Hello, good morning, everybody. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and it is a early Sunday morning, and I'm heading out to the flea market today. So I want to get my introduction to Trash Talk started, so I can work on it when I get home. As you see, I still don't have my snack crate box. I haven't even gotten an update, so I don't know what's going on with September's box. I think I'm going to email them later on today to see what's happening. So for now, September is just going to be just regular snacks. So we did the first week, which was week 36. We are now going to work on week 37. And honestly, I don't have a lot of snacks this week. We ate our usual Cheetos that I already showed you. I did buy a piece of cake at Lazy Acres that lasted me like 3 sittings, and I didn't like it. It was too much icing. It was more icing than cake. Um, so I would have given that a thumbs down. I can't even remember the type of cake it was. Cannoli. It was cannoli cake. It had a little cannoli in there also, but yeah, too much icing. And then at work, our manager, she made some for someone's birthday. She made some cupcakes, and they were ube cheesecake cupcakes. So it's kind of like a purpley sweet potato cupcake, and they were good. She saved me a couple, so I ate those. I only wanted to eat one, but they were small. I only wanted to eat one last night, but I ended up eating both for dinner. I didn't even have dinner, so that was my dinner. But nothing I could put into the snack journal. So the only thing I have actually is chocolate, which I've last year on my other trash journal, I have tried this kind of chocolate before. I don't believe I tried coffee toffee because I don't remember this flavor being there before. But so I tried a new flavor, coffee toffee, and it was good. I still have a few pieces left. But so this will go into our snack journal. And then everything else is pretty much Happy Meal. I did go to the movies. We went to go see, hubby and I and our friend, my flea market friend, we went to go see Downton Abbey. And unless you're a Downton Abbey fan, you're not, you can't go into that movie just because you have to know the history and all that kind of stuff, or at least seen the other couple movies. But we are fans of Downton Abbey, so we liked it. Of course, it did kind of start off a little slow to me. I was hoping it would pick up, and it did pick up. I think without the character Mama, I think it was not as witty. It was still good though. Trust me, if you're a fan of Downton Abbey, you should go see the movie. But it just wasn't as humorous, I guess, or not much as the little jabs of comedy that they usually have in there. They still had them, but I don't know. It just seemed a little different. But we did enjoy it, and I did tear up towards the end. So there's that. All right. So, anyways, but I did get Happy Meal this week, so thank you for the Happy Meal because that helped save my week as far as what I'm going to put in the journal. So this will go in there. It's from Cree. She also has a YouTube channel, which I will list below in the description box. But she sent me, and I won't go through everything because there's quite a bit. But she sent me some papers. This paper is kind of waterproof, works great with paint mediums on top. But yeah, just listen to it. Isn't that kind of cool? So she sent me some paper. This I like. I had some of this before and I used it all up, but now I have more. Yay! And then this is decoupage, like a tea bag. That's these papers here. And then I have some like tissue paper, but look at the colors. She knows my colors for real. So yeah, this is pretty neat, all these papers. And then she sent, they were in this, some of those were in this bag. And then she sent some little pieces of fabric that have embroidery on it. See all that orange in there? I know y'all see it. And then lovely. Really neat, really cool. And then some of these for texture. Again, look at the colors. All right, perfect. And then I think that was in this bag. But yeah, isn't that neat? Thank you, Cree. I hope I'm saying that right, Cree. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I just always in my head, I see KRI, I think Cree. I just say Cree Rama. Yeah. But yeah, so, oh, she actually has her youtube.com at Cree Rama. But I'll still link it below, make it easier on you guys. And then I also got postcards in the mail from Hawaii. And this is from my former lab tech, Fong. And we've been friends for, gosh, Fong, how long? Long time, right? Like over 20 something years, I think. But she went to Hawaii and she sent me these postcards. And the funny thing is, like, she sent me this one. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I love that graphic. I love it because it's very retro looking. Of course, and she's like sending island wishes or island vibes. We have plenty of sunshine already. So in California, she's saying, so she's not sending sunshine, just the island vibes. And then later in the week, last week, I got this one. And then this one says, trying to get into the trash talk again. So yes, you already made it in with this one, but now you're in here twice. So these will definitely go into the drawing. And luck have it, I got this in the same day that I got this in. This was in my mail also. And it is, we just had one. It's open down right on the corner. So it's within walking distance, but we'll drive. But yeah, some coupons, but I can't use them until, I think October. Some of these, yeah, October, the end of October, or here, October 5th. Oh, I see. It's each week you can use a different coupon. So I can't use them yet, but I'll just stick it in there so I have it. But I just thought that was pretty funny that I got these two in on the same day. So I really don't have much unless I use these as the pages, like put some tape. But I don't want to cover up anything either. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to use this as the page. Oh, you know what? I can use one of Cree's papers as the page. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go pick one of the papers and use that. That's not cheating because I got that in the mail. And then make the page, and then we'll put all this in as decoration and a journal card. I'll probably use this as a journal card, or I can even write on the back of Cree's card and use that as a journal card too. Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's it for. I'm sorry, I don't have very many snacks over. But yeah, but my box from Egypt hasn't come yet. What's this? Oh, you know what? I just saw this over here. I forgot to put this into my other week. This was the strawberry candy. This was from the last month's thing. All right, so I'm just gonna have to add that, and I won't add it here. I'll add it on the page that it needs to be on. Oops. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to the flea market. Hopefully, I don't chicken out, and I can ask somebody to pick a number. Let me get my list. Let's see how many numbers they got to pick from. From 1 through, looks like 27. So there's 27. So you have a 1 in 27 chance of winning. Or some of you guys are in there twice. So, but then it goes up. Here's my list. So it's 1 through 27. So I'm going to find somebody, hopefully, and ask them to pick a number from 1 through 27. I'm kind of shy in the real world, people, so it might not happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll just come home and pick the number. I'll put all the numbers in a bowl and do it that way, but I'll try. I'll try to do it at the flea market. But don't get mad at me if I don't, all right? Hold on, let me drink my coffee. But yeah, all right. What else is happening? Oh, my shoulder. My shoulder is back hurting again, so I must have slept on it wrong. And it is in a lot of pain. So starting tomorrow morning, I am going to do those physical therapy exercises that I learned a few months ago, because those did seem to help. So I'm going to start that again to try to make the pain go away. Last week, hubby did have his one of the procedures done, and what else? Oh, and he went to the dentist. Oh yeah, because we were going to go test this place out on Friday without the coupons. We were just going to go because I thought that would be cool to have something from there as part of my snack journal. But now I can't because we went Friday to take him to his dentist appointment. I thought it was just going to be a consultation, but they ended up pulling some of his teeth, a lot of them actually. So he can't eat hard food. You know what I mean? Like he's on a soft food diet right now. So yeah, and I wasn't going to go get it and eat in front of him. So we just had like soup and stuff this last couple days. Anywho, but that's it. That's it. I'm going to get ready to go. When I come back, we'll start putting this together. I'm going to go pick out some paper right now to make the page, or it might already be done. It might already be done depending on time. Okay. And then we'll just get into drawing the number to see who won the 1,000 subscriber giveaway prize. Okay. All right. So you guys stay tuned. I'll be right back. Oh, wait, there's more. I forgot to tell you guys. I also started a glue book. When I was looking for a book to give in the giveaway, I'm going through all my stuff that I have. I have so much crap. And I came across this. I think I got this at the flea market, or not the flea market, at the thrift store also. And it's just a journaling. It was just filled with blank papers. Some pretty cool papers, actually. Now that I think about it, it's a pretty cool book. But I'm just using it now as a glue book. So I'm taking all my scraps. I actually emptied one drawer of small, it's labeled small gel print scraps, and this thing's like a little drawer about this big. I actually emptied it. I did throw some of it away. Don't get me wrong, I didn't glue it all in here. But let me show you what I got so far. Yeah, so I'm just taking scraps and gluing them on the page. I love this page. And then this one, this one, this one. As you see, I'm trying to keep like same, like in case I need to use it for something later on. I'm like, these starts the small gel print scraps. So I have like a blue, and like some brown oranges. And then I also found a little tin that I had, and it had all of these in there, this and this page. So I just glued them down. And if I want them, I can still go through and cut them out. I'm not against cutting up these pages. That's for future. Like if I want to tag and I'm like, oh, this would be perfect, or something. I'm not against taking pieces out of these pages. I'm just putting them in here now because it's easier to look through this than to look through my scrap box. And especially like for these, because then I can read exactly what I'm looking for. And then I also have like little tea bag sayings that are on the little tea bag, you know, those little squares on the end of the tea bag string. So I might end up gluing those down here. I just haven't gotten around to, but yeah, this is kind of relaxing. Like after a day of work, I just come home and just pull out my scrap bin and just start gluing. Just glue. That's all I'm doing in here. I'm not gonna do any mediums or anything. It's just glue and paper. Except for this one, I did paint it black in the background because it looked better than the brown. But yeah, so that's another thing I just started. And I'm not filming it because it's just me gluing stuff, but just thought you guys would be interested in seeing that. And I recommend starting something like that. I got that idea from Vero, and she has her little masterboard book. And then I also saw some other videos where people do glue books. So I was like, that's a pretty cool idea. And then you glue down stuff that you like. You can either use it as the page or cut it up or whatever. So, okay. So now I'll let you guys go. Take a break, go grab your coffee, and then I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back, everyone. And I already made my page for the journal. So what I did, and I'll go over that right now, and then we'll talk about stuff I got at the flea market. I only bought one item, but I found a pretty cool thing in the parking lot. But anyway, so here is my page. So what I did was I took one of Cree's bags that she sent stuff in, and I used that as the page. It's perfect size. And I like the damask look on there. All right, so I did that. I just put my chocolate bar as the cover here, or as the decoration on the front. And then on the inside, I put one of the postcards here like a flip. And then on the back is the other one. And then this paper is from the glue book. So I thought it wouldn't be cheating if I used the ones that I had cut out. Because like I glue a page, and then I feel if it's too thick, I'll cut out. So here you can see where I had cut it out, and I just glued the margin onto this page. But I'll cut out in between the pages just so that it doesn't get too thick. So I have a few over here to the side, and I figured, you know what, let me use those up. in here. So I made a pocket to hold that note, and then also the tickets. And then here is where I'm going to journal. So I'm going to journal on this side, and I have it to where it flip down, or I can add more journaling if I need to. So I'll journal about all the Happy Mail, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, all that good stuff, work, blah, blah, blah. Everything will go in there. So that is week 37. Not bad, huh? I like the way this looks. This bag was perfect. So that will go in here. And I still have to email Snack Crate and see where my box is, if there's any update. And then I did go to the flea market. Oh, but before I go, I did forget to show you guys the sari silk that I also got in the Happy Mail. Look at that. Orange. Some neat colors, huh? Isn't that cute? Little way she wrapped it up. So it had fallen out of the bag. That's why I forgot to show you. So now I get to put it back with my stuff. All right, so that's that. So what I bought at the flea market for $5 was this Ronald singing wastebasket bank. It doesn't sing. It's just a plastic bank, but you guys know why I got it, because it's a trash can. So now I'll have this one along with this trash can that I also got at the flea market. This one actually holds stuff that I find when I'm walking around, stickers and little beads and stuff like that. I just throw them in here until they make their way outside. And then this one, I don't know what I'll put in here right now. It's holding numbers because I did not ask anyone at the flea market to pick a number between 1 and 27. Yes, I chickened out, but only because it was quite busy there today. I mean, I felt I didn't want to record like people or anything like that. I don't want everyone to be upset about being on a video or anything like that. So I didn't record because there was just too many people. It was actually kind of hard to enjoy yourself and look around because it was just too many people for me. I like it when it's not that many people. But it was probably because that flea market hadn't been around for a while, and now it's back. And plus today it was good weather because it was overcast and nice and cool. So a lot of people were probably like, "Oh, it's a good day to go to the flea market. Let's just go." But anyway, so let me show you what I found though. I just found a couple bottle caps that I put in my trash can already, and then I found this. Okay, this was laying like that on the pavement, and from far away I was like, "Ooh, is that a piece of metal slab or whatever?" Right? So, and then as I got closer, I noticed. I said, "Oh, it looks like just black cardboard." But when I picked it up, it's a magnet, and it's one of those that go on a car. It says, "Caution: this vehicle makes frequent stops." But look how grungy that is, and it's ripped. But I don't care. Is that cool or what? I love it. I already cleaned it. I cleaned it with disinfectant wipes. I cleaned that, and I already cleaned the trash can too. So, but yeah, isn't that neat? I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but hang it up somewhere, maybe. Oh, you know what? I'll put it on my metal cabinet outside on the side. Make a nice decoration. Yeah, that's what I'll do with it for now, anyway. So yeah, isn't that a neat find? All right, so then, like I was telling you, I put the numbers 1 through 27 in here, and so this is what I'm gonna pick it out of there. But I also wanted to tell you, because I just took one of the scrap papers from the blue book, and it had the margin over here, and I just neatly cut the margin. And would you believe me if I told you there's exactly 27 lines on this paper? I was able to number 1 through 27. Is that weird or what? Or am I just tripping? I'll be tripping on stuff like that because I'm like, what a coincidence that it's exactly 27 lines on this paper. I don't know. I find that coincidental. I just think that's kind of weird. Okay, but anyway, I digress. So I folded them up. As you see in here, you cannot see the numbers. They're folded up pretty good. And I am just going to shake it up in my new little McDonald's trash can. And then I'm going to pick one out. We'll see who the winner is. And then I have the list over here. All right, let's see. Da, 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 da. Drum roll. And I can't see it. So I'm just going to pick a number. This is scary. Let's see who is going to be the winner. of the 1,000. I'm trying to make sure I don't unfold it until, all right, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It's in this little folded up piece of paper right here. Let's see, who is it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 18, number 18. So let's look on our list and see who number 18 is. So if I go down one there, and then 19 through there, and then some of these people have two numbers because they commented on both videos, but 18 is down here, and it is Trish from Trish is Crafting Whimsy. That's number 18. So Trish, you are the winner of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Okay, I'll add little fireworks in here. Okay, so now Trish, you need to email me your address so I can ship this out, and use the email. I think it's in my description. Don't use the one that's like B.laster works, because for some reason Google wouldn't let me have that email, even though I was the only one that had it. It's just some weird thing. So email me at, it's Jerwyan, all right, Jerwyan@gmail. So email me there and send me your address, and then I will get that out into the mail probably, well, depending on when you answer, probably Wednesday or so, something like that. Okay. And how long should we give Trish to answer, you guys? What do you think? A week? Half a week? I don't know. Because not everybody, has time to watch videos on Sunday. Let's see. I'll tell you what. We'll give her until next Trash Talk. Okay? So next Trash Talk, if Trish doesn't email me her address, then I'll pull another name. Okay? I'm going to leave these here. I'm going to leave those numbers in there. I'm going to take 18 out. And that's what we'll do. All right? So that's it for Trash Talk today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I chickened out at the flea market, but like I said, there was just too many people there. I felt very uncomfortable even just shopping. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video. I appreciate everyone being here as always. And I hope you guys have a great, productive week next week. I know I'm going to be busy in a good way, just taking care of business with hubby. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next video. Tschüss.